Hello Internet, I'm Sober202, and today I have my first Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. This battle is against Zach Slash, who was a random passerby and challenged me. He's got a pretty nice looking team of Swampert, Flygon, Aggron, Milotic, Absol, and Dusclops. He's got 3 options for Megas, and Eviolite Dusclops is always a pain. And I'm running Eradicate, Mienshao, Pincer, Cresselia, Jolteon, and Cloyster. This is actually my second battle with Zach. He challenged me twice in a row, and I didn't want to use the same team twice, so I just kind of hurriedly threw this team together. I don't think I've ever used Eradicate and Cresselia before. And Jolteon I don't think I've used since like Black and White. So I'm going to lead with Eradicate. And he goes with Dusclops. I don't have a whole lot that can hit Dusclops with Eradicate, so I'm just going to switch out. And I am expecting him to go for the Will-O-Wisp here, so I go into Cresselia, because Cresselia doesn't really mind Will-O-Wisp. And I'm going to speed up the clip here for a minute, because it's just Cresselia and Dusclops back and forth, which is pretty stally. I do get the Toxic on Dusclops, so that it'll be reliably taken down. So for some reason, Ice Beam is Cresselia's only attack. It's got Toxic, Thunder Wave, Ice Beam, and Moonlight. And I don't know. Like I said, I don't really use Cresselia ever. And I just kind of threw it on there, so I'll have to go adjust her moveset. So he's going for Nightshade, which does 50 damage. And I'm alternating Moonlights just to stall him out here. So finally he's getting close. And I'm getting bored, honestly. So I switch Cresselia out, go back into Eradicate, expecting the Nightshade, which wouldn't touch Eradicate. It actually goes for the Pain Split. So that isn't what I wanted. I was expecting him to die to the toxic damage that turn, but that didn't happen. So I go for the Sucker Punch, thinking he might go for the Nightshade, but I don't know why. I don't know why I thought that. That was dumb. So I go to the Pain Split again. So he is surviving longer than I wanted him to. Finally, the Toxic would knock him out of a range where U-Turn is going to take him out. So Dusclops is down, which is always a good thing. And I'm going to get the free switch into Mienshao. Sakura is going to go into Flygon. I'm going to get the nice chunk of fake out damage. And then this next turn, he's going to go for U-Turn. I don't remember Flygon's base speed, but I wasn't expecting to be outsped here. But it's nice that I was, because so he gets the U-turn first, which means he has to throw his switch out first. Then I also go for the U-turn, so that will give me a free switch. Into Eradicate. So I went with Eradicate here instead of Jolteon because I thought Milotic is normally specially defensive. So I want to get the Super Fang to half its HP, but I miss! I just miss the stupid Super Fang. So that's annoying. The Scald does not kill me and gives me the burn. Eradicate does have Guts and Facade, so the burn isn't bad. It's going to kill me next turn, but I'm going to be able to get a nice Facade hit in here. Unfortunately, Milotic goes for Recover there, and it's pointless. It's a pointless Facade. Eradicate is just going to die to burn damage. So Eradicate didn't really didn't do a whole lot. Anyway, so I go to the Jolteon, and I'm thinking maybe they'll switch into Flygon, which can outspeed Jolteon and will be, you know, immune to the Thunderbolt. But, so I go for the HP Ice. But they don't switch, so the HP Ice does, of course, nothing to Milotic, who resists it. And then Milotic's Scald is going to burn me, so that's annoying. So saying that Zach's not switching, I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt, which is a very solid chunk to Milotic. And Scald's going to take me very close to the end here. The burn doesn't quite kill me. So he does switch this turn, which I should have predicted. But instead I went for the Volt Switch, which does nothing, of course, a Swampert. And Jolteon dies with a burn. So 2 Pokemon have been burned to death. Anyway, I am able to go into Cloyster here. So Cloyster, if you don't know, is a very big threat and very dangerous. So he's going to switch back to Milotic, which I wasn't really afraid of after a Shell Smash. And so I'm going to go for the Rock Blast here because Milotic will resist the Icicle Spear. And this Milotic is able to take 4 Rock Blasts. So I guess, I don't know, I haven't run into a physically defensive Milotic before, but apparently it's a thing. But so Milotic's down, and that's good. And he's going to go into Absol here, which is kind of strange. He does have Aggron, so Aggron would have been a much better counter to Cloyster. And Absol is not going to take these well at all. I guess Absol didn't have Sucker Punch either, so that's, I don't know. It seemed very odd to me for him to throw out Absol there. Anyway, so here he goes into Aggron. Cloyster is holding a Focus Sash, but hasn't been attacked yet, so that's great. So I still got the full health Cloyster that can switch in whenever and set up again. So I go back into Cresselia here, and the Heavy Slam does half of the HP I had left. And I just want to get the Thunder Wave on Aggron. In the first battle I had with Zach, Aggron showed that he had Rock Polish, so I didn't want that to happen. And Cresselia is going to end up being our 3rd burn victim. Anyway, so I do get... Cresselia dies, and Mienshao gets a free switch, and I'm going to get the Fake Out just for that tiny smidge of damage, just in case he has Sturdy. The High Jump Kick is not going to miss. It's going to take out Aggron, which is great. So now he's going to go into his Flygon, which, as we saw before, outspeeds Mienshao. He's going to go for an Outrage, which will take out Mienshao, but is good for me. So it's nice. It's nice that he's locked into Outrage now, because I can put out Cloyster, who has very high defense. I'm going to get outsped by Flygon, so I don't take any extra damage from the Shell Smash defense drop. So that's great. So I'm able to set up with Cloyster again, and get the +2 attack, and +2 speed. And now I'm going to be able to outspeed Flygon and just obliterate it with an Icicle Spear. So now, all he's got is his Swampert left, and he hasn't Mega Evolved. He hasn't Mega Evolved yet, so this has got to be his Mega. So Mega Swampert is bulky and slow, of course. So Icicle Spear does do neutral damage against Swampert's water and ground typing. And Swampert is just hella bulky and is able to take all 5 Icicle Spears. And hit Cloyster back with an Earthquake, which at -2 defense is going to get rid of Cloyster. But that's alright, because I got my Mega Pincer left here. And Mega Pincer is not only decently fast, but also carries the Quick Attack, which is boosted by Stab because he gets Aerial 8. So Mega Pincer's Quick Attack is going to take out Mega Swampert. And that's the battle. So thank you for watching. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you would like to battle me, my Twitter link is in the description below. And I will see you next time for some more Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battles.